New media is a term meant to discuss the emergence of digital and networked information and communication techniques. More simply put, new media consists of websites like Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, and the digital phone service Skype. Most technologies that are described as new media are digital. Technology refers to innovation in certain areas. In this course, we look at the expansion of new media and computers. Technology and new media would play a huge role in everyone's life day to day. I couldn't imagine a day going by without having to check my email for the latest updates on what concerts are coming to town or the score in the hockey game that happened last night, etc. Also, I have a smartphone and I usually check my phone daily. Actually, probably a lot more than daily, usually 3 to 4 times a day for email. And I use it for phone calls and also text messaging to stay in touch with my friends. Also, I couldn't imagine a day without my iPod. I always listen to MP3s, even in school and after school and when I'm driving in the car. And new media and technology expanding has allowed me to connect with friends on websites such as Facebook and stay in touch with how my friends are doing and what they're up to, seeing photos of their vacations and just stuff like that. And also websites such as MySpace have allowed people to connect with bands that have really interesting music that they wouldn't have otherwise been exposed to that could be halfway across the world. I think the main use for new media and technology in people's life is the question, how can new media and technology make things easier? It's a lot easier to connect with people through email and websites like Facebook and Twitter. And also, websites like Wikipedia make it very easy for students to understand concepts of history in very simple terms created by other users that are experts. Also, when you miss a TV show, you can usually catch it online through various websites, and there's sites like YouTube to display music videos and comedic videos created by people at home. I don't really game online, but I have lots of friends that game online and can find a person to play halfway across the world and have a great time actually playing a person instead of just playing against the computer. I don't really belong to any virtual communities unless you consider Facebook a virtual community. But I do a lot of e-business and marketing. I have an eBay account, or really, I guess I use my dad's. But on that eBay account, I'll sell lots of stuff. I'll sell everything from concert tickets to stuff that's just sitting around, maybe a gift I liked at one point, and I just find I've outgrown it. I could easily find a buyer and turn something that's just sitting around the house into cash quite simply. And always I have a cell phone and I'm regularly checking my email and seeing if I'm the top bidder on an item on eBay, or making sure that I'm in touch with my friends. It obviously works as a phone, but I can also get text messages from friends. In the future, I think technology is really going to impact the schooling system. I think ultimately everyone will have laptops at their desks and the teachers will be able to send students assignments, and it'll be a lot more technology friendly. I think the school will eventually become a wireless hotspot, and it'll just make life a lot easier because I find it a lot easier to work with the whole resource library of the internet at my fingertips. Also, a bit of a negative side is with everyone having computers at school, I think there would be a lot of MSN messaging going on and communications that the teachers wouldn't really be too pleased about. But I guess kids already text message, and I think the benefits of all the resources, the convenience of typing notes, would outweigh any negative consequences. I think technology is already changing businesses. As we've studied with e-business, it's a lot easier to market a unique product to a smaller group of people. You can sell something locally and have a customer base of about 3,000 people, such as my friends run a tea store that sells really high end tea. I guess it's a bit of a wider consumer base, but still, they have a website and they can export this tea all around the world. And it's really high quality tea. And it's a really successful online business as well as a local business. I'm not quite sure how I fit into this. I don't think I'm at the forefront of a revolution, but I definitely use the computer and internet a lot. I'm always using it to learn stuff and also to keep up with what's going on in the world, whether it be news or watching online streams of sporting events or occasionally getting a music album before it's actually released to the public. I'm probably a follower of this whole technology movement, but I hope someday to be an innovator and be able to contribute to all of this. Overall, I've really enjoyed this course, and I hope it continues to remain a class at our school because I think this education system we have is sort of forgotten the major aspect of technology, and it's not in the curriculum of all the other courses, but I think it's very important to learn about how technology is evolving and how we can be a part of technology and how we can profit from the internet and how technology can benefit everyone.